a light in the dark, but it's been a while. And just remember, it's the heat from a heart beating next to mine. But I surrender, 'cause everything I touch seems to crumble, and everyone I love leaves me broken down. Everybody runs when they see me now. So I put my hands up in the sky, revel in the storm clouds as they pass me by. Now there's no escape, I realize I'm death in the land of the living. Still all the energy when we get connected. Your good is done when you have my full attention. I'll take you away into a dark dimension, and you can't get out. I never thought I'd be like this. Further down into the deep abyss I'll go. Stay off my radar 'cause I never miss you. Everybody knows. So I put my hands up in the sky, revel in the storm clouds as they pass me by. Now there's no escape, I realize I'm dead in the land of the living. So I put my hands up in the sky, revel in the storm clouds as they pass me by. Now there's no escape, I realize I'm dead in the land of the living.
Hello there everyone, it's Seulgi. So, I am the one and only who will be casting tonight. I am so excited to be casting on this match day for Prospect. The teams you're going to be seeing are Pink Azalea and Swell, and I'm so excited to see this match unfold. Something really impressive from both teams, I see that Pink Azalea is mostly flexed. They have one Sentinel, one Duelist, 3 flex. It'll be very interesting to see how that plays out tonight. And on Swell, I see that a big IGL factor for Petrichor is that he very rarely calls actual plays and prefers the team just run it down. I'm really excited to see how that works because it is really hard to pull that off and secure wins. But either way, the records are hot with these teams and I'm really excited to see how it goes. So, with that being said, we're going to get right on to it. Alright, we are now here with the map bans. I wonder what Swell is going to ban first. Lotus. I love this map and I cannot believe that goes first, but I understand. I think it's a hard map for some, and I think it is a harder one to execute on when you're not, when you're more wanting to run it down. Because you always can get picked off in A main. It's very, very rough if you don't have that teamwork like that. Alright, and the next one's going to be Light Garden. I'm really curious. I don't know much about what they play usually, as I'm not actively a Prospect player. But I'm seeing potentially... Oh, Split. I hate this map. This map is so awful. I hate it on attack so much. So this is a valid ban. I think the last 2 final maps are going to be either Ascent or possibly... Oh, never mind. Not Haven. Haven's also awful. I hate retake on A. So... Oh, that's the pick! I'm so stupid. Just kidding. The finals. Finals are different, so I forgot the order, that it's not the old original one for the normal season. So it looks like they are going to pick Haven and Ascent, so I was correct. Haven and Ascent are being picked. I am curious as to see which side is going to go where. Haven being picked by Swell and Ascent being picked by Light Garden. Both very cool maps. Sunset, a definite good ban. I almost forgot it even existed. It's such an irrelevant map. So it's good to see it gone. And then this last one. Let's see what it is. Light Garden. Ooh. We're thinking. Ooh. I will say that I am very excited to see what the Ascent play looks like. It would be interesting if they don't have KOs and Killjoys, because those are very typical for that map. And for Haven, I would love to see a Killjoy on it. Ban Breeze. I love Breeze, but I know it's not a fan favorite. Bind is an interesting choice. I feel like I see that more banned than picked, but it's good to see that in the ring as well. So, now that we got map bans out of the way, I think it's time that we ready up the game and we can see what's gonna go on. Just kidding! I forgot we did not pick sides yet, so we'll see who is going to attack and defend on each map. I think I would want to attack Haven first, and then defend Ascent first, and then on Bind attack. Oops, so we have Light Garden defense on Haven. Interesting choice. I would prefer to attack on that map. Oh, defense on Ascent. That is a great choice from Swell. And then Bind. Alright, so Swell goes for the defense again, and Light Garden wants to attack on that one. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the desk and we can talk a little bit one-on-one again. So I have a little bit of some interesting facts about Pink Azalea to let you know. They were talking about having a rough time towards the end of the season with Yin out because of constant computer issues. He was struggling and they had some amazing subs that have locked them into the second seed. They wanted to shout out Lost in the Woods and Sonder for being so amazing. And then their main five are back together and ready to play. And with that, their IGL is DFitz and their secondary color is Yin, which I think that's really cool. Then again, I was saying that they have 3 flexes, so it'll be really interesting to see what they play on what. So we'll see there. And then for Swell, we have the Petrichor as the controller, and he is also the IGL. And then we have 1 flex, a sentinel, and 2 duelists. So it'll be really interesting to see what they play. Alright, so we're gonna get here to the agent select screen. And I'm really interested what is gonna be played here on Haven. Ooh, a hover on Omen. We got an ISO in play. Oh, the 2 duelists coming out. An Eaglesgorl on her flex Sova. We'll see how that goes. Oh, and a lock-in on Omen, Reyna, and Killjoy, and ISO. We'll see how this team works. Oh, and we got a full lock-in from the Swell side. It doesn't look like we're quite locked in yet on the left side. We got a Sova, Jet, Cypher, Omen, and Skye. They both have an Omen. They don't have the same Sentinels and they don't have the same Duelists, but they do have a Sova as well. So it'll be interesting to see how their counterplay works. They might be waiting to lock in all at the same time. That was something that my team loved to do, especially when streamed. Oh, they're not going to do it. Alright, so we have the Jet locked in. We'll see if these are their final comp. Cypher, Omen. We got the 2 initiators waiting to be locked in.
Choose your agent.
So it's going to be a double duelist comp versus a double initiator. We're just waiting for Leni and GeirSilver. Oh, Leni locked in. And now we're just waiting for gear. Oh, and there it is, at the final moment. Alright, so let's get this started. Haven is a fun map. I hate retaking A, but I'm sure we'll see some exciting retake possibilities here. Alright, so I have much to look forward to, especially with the 3 flexes and the double duelist. It is very interesting, and I can't wait to see what happens. Alright, so here we're in the game, and it looks like we have our Omen on C site, and then we have 2 C site, and then we're gonna have 1 B. It looks like we're having a Cypher set up C, and then it looks like they're leaning towards C for an attack. Omen's getting ready to put smokes out. It looks like we're gonna have a few like push through mid, maybe doing a split on the C. It would be interesting how that turns out. See if that Cypher catches anyone with his trip. It looks like Blitz is raring to go. All excited. Oh, and he's going. Shield's out and he's pushing C. Breaks the... trying to break the trip, and he doesn't get it, but he does get the Omen. Oh, and blundering. Alright, so looks like Yin and DFitz are gonna play some kind of retake. It's a 4v4 here. And Airlifts gets DFitz. GeirSilver gets Airlifts, and
One enemy remaining. Last
oh no,
player
and
standing.
Eaglesgorl with her beautiful lineup. Leni's a 1v1 situation. Silver v Silva. They both scan each other. Will she peek this? He does. Alright, will Leni get this stick? Oh, and he does not get the stick, but Eaglesgorl gets her 3rd. Nice shot. Alright. And so I think now with well ahead, it's going to be interesting if they go back C or A. I think they may go A, and then it looks like Pink Azalea is going to save and not force. But on this, they're going to push mid, it looks like, with their guns.
Every choice
Blitz
matters.
having a Spectre. And a Stinger and a Spectre, I see. Omen's gonna have a real treat going on defending here. Omen pushes back a little intimidated by what's storming the field right now. Pink Azalea is looking like they're gonna retake together. Good idea. It is a 4v5 now. GeirSilver gets a stun in the back. Looks like they're trying to rally up a little bit. Eaglesgorl and the cubby. Oh, ottish gets DFitz. Airlifts gets leni, and oh, it was just the extra guns that they had just secured the round for them. But it's alright. It's not over yet. Pink Azalea gets guns this round, and if they play it right, this round can be theirs. Alright, so it looks like they're not really choosing a site yet to go. Maybe they're pushing mid again. They've found such success, and they were really good with their hold afterwards. They really took over the site and were able to hold it really well. Alright, and it looks like we don't have a B hold. We do have someone in garage holding pretty tight. DFitz is seeming to look for any... I'm sure they can hear the people on site already. And it looks like they are rotating to do a retake. Petrichor blinded too. Gets one. Blundering and DFitz... Oh, and blundering gets 2. This might be in their favor. It's a 4v2 right now. 2 in cubby, and GeirSilver goes down. DFitz goes down. It's a 2v2 now. Eaglesgorl spamming through the smoke trying to get the diffuser off. And they got it diffused, and Eaglesgorl goes down, and Yin gets 2 there, getting airlifts. Wow, that was a really solid take. I almost thought it was going to go in the opposite favor, but they secured that round well. Alright, and we have... It looks like we're going to do 2A, and then one C, and then one garage and one B. So they're changing up and they're finally putting someone on B, but it looks like Swell wants to kind of do a push at all angles. Maybe do a little bit of a slow lurk, try to bait out any util they see. Alright, and Yin pushes up in short really quickly, gets that Petrichor right off the bat. Backs off. Looks like Blitz, Eaglesgorl, and Airlifts are rotating towards A, trying to see if they can find a pick off of Yin. But he's backed off and gone already. We have GeirSilver watching mid, looking at grass, seeing if anyone crosses and looks into his view. But it looks like they're taking it slow. They're not pushing out quite yet. Ottish kind of leaning towards C site, maybe trying to see any intel they can get. They're really taking it slow, not pushing quite yet. Looks like Guy and Jet are looking for a fight, kind of, mid. They're looking for a dog to get some info, but all they're gonna find is a Killjoy turret. And it looks like Swell is gonna go A. They're pushing up A, and there's not much defending A right now, except the Jet and now Silva, who are rotating quickly. Oh, and the shield goes out, and Leni can't get that pick. Blitz gets Leni, and Yin trades out Leni for... And DFitz gets Airlifts, and oh, Yin gets 3. Oh, and Yin goes down. Eaglesgorl getting that shot off. And now it's a 1v3 situation. Eaglesgorl, and she... Oh! Runs out of bullets and wasn't able to reload in time. A good round for Pink Azalea. I really love watching these games. They always make me so excited. I love seeing how teams play together, and I always wish I could hear them. I wish I could know what's going through their minds and what calls they're gonna make, because it is very interesting. Despite them saying that, like Swell saying having actual plays and they just run it down, they have some team play in there, and it's not just running it down. They really took their time earlier. They were really kind of just slowly pushing and trying to see what they could get. Unfortunately, the pick off on Petrichor just was really unfortunate. It looks like they're pushing mid a little bit C presence. And Blitz is looking to raring to go, and then gets blinded by Sky, but doesn't quite get blinded, so it wasn't too bad. Ooh, and that was a smart Sova shock dart to get rid of that Cypher trip. Genius idea. Oh, Yin gets 1, Yin gets 2. Will Yin get 3 here? Backs off, blinded by the Omen. Sky comes, heals. Omen teleports on site. Gets knocked down by Yin. Yin has 3 kills. Alright, so it looks like they might be rotating to C here. Are they gonna push? They just have pistols. It is a hard site to take. Cypher trip. Oh, and it looks like Yin really wanted that Quadra, but couldn't get it. Airlifts headshots him with a deagle. Airlifts is getting rushed by all sides. Will he get any picks here? Oh, he gets 1. Blundering knocks him out. Unfortunate, but he got his 1, and that's impressive enough. It's really even here. But there's really good teamwork going on here, and I'm really liking it. And if we just real quickly tab to see the kill leader, not the kill leader, the leaderboard. Oh, I'm sorry. I cannot actually. Okay, yeah. So we have Yin with 11 kills. And that's really impressive. He's doing really well. Has a high KD. Yin backs off, getting pushed from short. Gets 1, but Blitz trades his teammate there. DFitz getting ottish. Blitz is on site and definitely in an awkward position. Plans to ult. Catches the Omen, but loses. It's a 3v2 now. But Petrichor catches the Omen coming back. It's a 2v2.
Cover going out.
Petrichor is in an awkward spot. Gear is pushing him.
player standing.
Oh, and Geir gets Petrichor. Alright, it's a 2v1. Sova versus Sky and Cypher. Played correctly, they can definitely win this. Oh, and they knocked down Eagles. Alright, so it looks like it is now 4-2. And we got some more matches to go.
Distracted once I revealed them.
And this is our leaderboard. So we have Airlifts is the lowest rank on the team.
I need this.
But managing to out-frag. It looks like DFitz is going to op here, having a safety vandal. Oh no, it's going to be Yin who has the op.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
Let's see how many... He might not run into anyone as it looks like they want to push mid.
There they are.
Looks like they're leaning really heavy towards A. Looking at short right now. There's three defending A. Looking ready as ever to take on what's going to approach them.
You should run.
Blitz and Petrichor pushing up long. One pushing up short. They put down a Killjoy ult, hopefully to take sight with it. And Swell almost gets the plant. Gets the plant now. They take sight well, and now it's just up to Pink Azalea. Oh, and Yin gets ottish, but gets traded out by Airlifts. Oh, what a great play by
Spike planted.
Airlifts. Geir blinds out that corner there and gets no one, but Blitz catches blundering off guard. GeirSilver only with a stinger, looking for any pick they can get. It's a 2v3 here, and the defense has to step it up here if they want to retake the site. It is possible, but maybe prove difficult with the lower numbers and lower, like, gun quality. Looks like they're in...
One enemy remaining.
Oh, and Airlifts picks off Lenny and Blitz gets Geir. Unfortunately, they were just in the wrong time. Wrong place, the wrong time. They couldn't get out of garage very well. No worries, we still have next round. It's still even, 4-4. Alright, and Vin is 14-7 right now. Airlifts being 9-6. Our two leads are Jet and Reyna. And it looks like we have a pretty even playing field here. It's exciting to see how this will go. This will be a full eco on both teams. See how out mid. May take out Ottish. Ottish gets blinded by the Omen and gets knocked down. It's a 4v5, but they're still looking to push A, it looks like. No one's sure. They are pushing up through... Oh, and Blitz gets one. And then Petrichor getting Yin. And right now, it's a little Blitz and CT aggression. They're droning in, trying to see what information they can get, see if they can tag someone. Leni is going to shock dart and hopes to get that Omen who's sitting graffiti. Petrichor on site, Eaglesgorl playing in that corner. It's a 4v3 and the attack has 4 out. Oh, but blundering gets 1. It's a 3v3. Oh, and now it's a 2v2.
One enemy remaining.
It's now a 1v2. Can Airlifts secure this round? It looks like they're sticking and DFitz is covering, spraying fire. Oh, but Airlifts gets DFitz. Oh, but Leni gets the defuse and Leni has 3. How impressive. Let's go. That was a really good round. Really in great shape for that retake. And now, now it still looks like the defense, Pink Azalea are still kind of poor, kind of having to light buy, half buy. And Swell is full buying here, a few light shields, but forcing nonetheless. Looks like they're leaning more towards A, ready to run it down. Sova and Jet defending. We'll see if Jet wants to push this out. Oh, and the instant ISO ult. Oh, and ISO gets Sova. And that's 2, it's a 3v5 now. It looks like they're still wanting to push A. It's just going to have to be a retake at this point. GeirSilver hoping someone can push through that corner. They have a solid hold of sight right now. Blundering and Blundering, Geir just waiting for DFitz, hoping to all play together. This is a crazy setup. They're all waiting. Oh, and Blitz gets DFitz. Oh, and the attack one. Swell is holding down that site so well, having every corner and every eye that they can, and it just was impossible for the 3v5. And it looks like Pink Azalea is going to be kind of broke here, going to be light buying completely, just hoping to try to get as many picks here as they can, and Swell has full guns, probably blaring it down mid. But it looks like they're stacking mid. It's a 3v5, but looks like there was a tech pause. Oh, it looks like we're having some issues. No worries. Now I can awkwardly sing you guys a lullaby. That's a joke. I can't sing. But this has been an exciting game so far. I'm not gonna lie. As much as anyone would love to hear my beautiful voice, I don't know if it's that easy. Oh, it looks like we might be coming back. Oh gosh, and we're back already. Blitz getting 2, Airlifts getting Geir. It's a 2v5. This was an eco, of course, for Pink Azalea, so I think any kind of picks. Ottish gets DFitz, it's a 1v5, and Blitz cleans up with the 3 kills. It's 5v6 now in this favor of Swell. But anything can still happen. I have played many games where I do a certain way on attack, and then I do a certain way on defense. I have once gone 12-1, and then proceeded to lose. So here, this is so... How do I say it? It's so... We don't know who's gonna win. We still have no idea. And it looks like Yin's gonna op again. Opping long. I think this may be a little tricky. If he gets one, they're all pushing that at the same time, but that shield from ISO is so good. He's pushing up, I'm not sure if this is a good idea. He freaks out and backs off, a little nervous, hearing probably all of them. It looks like hearing the op, Swell wants to rotate. Definitely not want to challenge Yin on that op. But DFitz hasn't rotated. DFitz is still sitting there in garage, waiting.
Camera taken out.
DFitz knows and probably is going to tell his team to rotate. It looks like they're rotating off A. Oh, DFitz gets Blitz, but Airlifts trades Blitz out. And then it looks like they're taking control of C. No one from Pink Azalea is quite there yet. It'll just have to be a retake. We see the Sky ult and we see a Sova ult. Blundering gets Airlifts, Blundering gets Ottish. 2v4 now. Azalea as the favor. Blundering gets hit by the Sova Shark Dart, and Sova ults. Petrichor picks off Blundering. GeirSilver spams through the smoke and gets Petrichor, and it is a win for Pink Azalea this round. A 3v1, Sova still alive. And it's still tied, 6-6. Alright, we're gonna swap it around. I am such a liar. We're not swapping it around yet. You didn't hear that from me. And honestly, the team KDA is looking very even. Very, very even here. It looks like they're all doing their own teamwork things. The duelists fragging on the top. And I'm interested in how this attack and defense is going to differ. A lot of ghosts coming out. I used to love buying the ghost. So good if you can hit those headshots, but if you can't, like me, that's a joke. Looks like they're wanting to push mid. Yin picks off Blitz, and it looks like they're going to push through garage out onto C, but there is Omen on C. Will Omen pick someone off here? Oh, and Omen gets the jet, but gets traded out for DFitz. From DFitz, and then Blundering gets Airlifts. It's now a 2v4 situation, and defense is looking a little thin right now. Swell is not the most opportune in numbers, but they're all over the place. It looks like they could hit B, but it also looks like they could hit C. three converging on C. Eaglesgorl gets one. She gets two.
Spike down.
Can she get a third one? It's a 2v2 right now. Blitz is a little far away. But we do have Spike on C. Eaglesgorl watching it like a hawk. Nah, Eagle. Get it? I'm kidding. That was really lame and I apologize. Oh, but is she going to see what's in Cubby? She might not.
Player standing.
And she goes down. GeirSilver getting her right
30
in the
seconds
most
left.
horrible spot. And it's just Blitz now with a pistol. And it looks like they're going to attack onto C site. Does Blitz know? Is Blitz a nowhere? Looks like a dog's coming his way. 2v1 situation. Not in his favor, but he still could win this. Free
One
firing.
enemy remaining.
Oh, and he gets GeirSilver. He's still... Oh, and leni with a 4K knocking down Blitz. Still a good round, but we will see Swell with guns in the next round. So, do not fret. It is not over. I always like to tell my teams, it's pistol round. Pistol round. We're not pistol round people, you know? We can always bring it back. It looks like Swell will be buying up here, and it looks like because of all that gun buying, they're just gonna stick with the their pistols. The sheriffs, 3 sheriffs, and a bulldog and a ghost. Interesting to see if they get any picks off here. It looks like they're gonna push A, and leni has a lineup for a dart. Looks like Swell has a bit of coverage, but will Sova and Killjoy be able to hold this? And a blind comes out, Eaglesgorl being blinded, setup in short not being utilized. Ottish gets 1, Ottish gets 2. Eaglesgorl getting 1. It's now a 1v4.
One enemy remaining.
And Swell sweeps it, you know? Swell just swells it up, and Ottish, she has a... I think that was a 3K. That was really great to watch, but now they have equal opportunity here. It looks like they're about to have about the same eco. All buying up, all having full shield except for blundering. So now it's an even playing field, and will we see another round be tied up again? I'm assuming yes, but you never know. It looks like they're planning to push mid. Pink Azalea kind of holding all over across the map on all the solid push points. But will they be able to counter the full push mid? Looks like they're more interested in garage at the moment with a lurker on the A exit. And then it looks like Yen is taking garage control, not really seeing anyone, but still spraying anyway. The flash goes out, not catching anybody. Blundering puts a smoke out on C. Yen is pushing through garage. Will Yen catch Blitz? Yen gets cut off by Airlifts and Blitz gets blundering. It's a 3v5 in the favor of defense here. Oh, and Blitz gets here. Petrichor gets DFitz. And lastly, leni gets Petrichor. It's not over yet. Petrichor being knocked down. leni sensing the flank from the Reyna. Will leni get this kill? Oh, and leni does not. Unfortunate, but still, it could have been in their favor. Alright, it's 8-8. Tied again, like I said. I'm a genius, you know. I just want you guys to know. I will take this moment, this little break, to say, talking to myself really makes me reminds me of myself in my middle school years. Really awkward and uncomfortable for everyone. But I hope you're enjoying so far. This is a really fun game to watch. And the leaderboard is so tied up, and it looks like Pink Azalea is going to have to save again. Even though leni has definitely a lot of money for this eco, we'll see what Pink Azalea is cooking up. It looks like they're kind of defaulting, trying to see what they can get out of the enemy team, trying to see if they can get any picks or any util off of them. Yen getting an orb. It looks like he's preparing for his ult, and then it looks like they might be rotating back to A, still having some grass, oh my goodness, some taken grass. Blitz holding garage though, and it looks like we're at a stalemate at the moment. Looks like Pink Azalea is playing very safe here and very careful. Eaglesgorl putting out a dart, and it gets Yin. It actually gets all three of them in mid. And so I think Swell has a pretty good idea of where most of the team is. But do they see the person lurking on A?
Stopping fire.
Alright, and it looks like... Oh, and it looks like,
30 seconds left.
Airlifts gets Yin. Petrichor. Here's something. It looks like they're gonna hit A. And Ottish in the corner gets one, but gets picked off by blundering. They're gonna plant here. Healed all the way up. It's a 3v4. Blundering has a weapon now. Still so winnable. Petrichor coming up long. And picks
One
off,
enemy remaining.
picks off gear, and Airlifts gets blundering. Very interesting. Oh, and Swell sweeps up this round. Sorry if the quality is not so well. Sometimes it goes down. It doesn't always, but sometimes it does. So I apologize about that in advance. We try our best here at the media team, so cut us some slack. Alright, so we're going into that 8-9 round. Our eco is a little bit match now since they just saved that last round. So we'll see. It looks like there's a Guardian on... Oh, nope. Yep, there's still a Guardian. Yeah. So there's more full buys here. We'll see what happens. I'm thinking, again, this is going to be an even round. Swell definitely with more money than Pink Azalea at the moment. It looks like they're preferring C, having a lurk. Will Petrichor be able to hold this site on his own? Yin pushing out fast, but gets knocked down by Blitz. Blitz is blinded by blundering, and blundering gets two there. Great work from blundering. Blundering plants as well. What can't blundering do? He's got it all. I'm kidding. It looks like he wants to teleport backside, but kind of changes his mind. DFitz is lurking like a rat. That's crazy. But Eaglesgorl and Eaglesgorl is droning out Garage, trying to see if there's any insight or info they can get. It's a 3v4. It's still really retakeable. All three of them sitting in that corner, though. Oh, Airlifts gets blundering. Will they be able to... Oh, and DFitz the lurker. Having the perfect timing. Ult goes out. Eaglesgorl getting DFitz. It's a 2v2 and the bomb is hacked. What will we see? GeirSilver knocking out Eaglesgorl and Leni getting the last. It is 9-9. Even once more. Alright, so... And last round, Swell had a lot of money. So they're going to be able to buy this round. So it's going to be even once more with the econ. Looks like GeirSilver is going to stay with that Guardian. I can't say I don't blame them. The Guardian's solid. I always struggle with it because I'm not really good at my headshot percentage. I am a body shot demon. Oh, body shot bandit, my bad. But no, it looks really good in both favors right now. It looks like they're kind of pushing mid with Leni pushing towards... What is this lineup? I missed out. Blundering is gonna get ISO ulted. Ottish? Oh, and Blitz taking down blundering in that ISO ult. Gets that one. Yin looking interested in pushing A. They're all a little spread out all over the place here. It's a 4v5. Yin getting taken down by Airlifts. Blitz and DFitz go at it in Garage, and DFitz gets taken out. Looks like the two are gonna try to push towards A, but they might have to atone for the setup from Killjoy. And they have Sova there as well. So it'll be interesting to see if they can take this. It is a 5v2 after all. So it's in their best interest to at least get a pick or two. Just to help them out a little bit here. Oh, and Ottish gets here. It's just Sova. Sova gets one on Killjoy. Scans. Oh, he gets two. Oh, but Airlifts comes to save his teammates and knocks him down. I'm sorry. My lips are chapped. And it's hard to speak. Oh, and we're seeing a timeout from DFitz. Pink Azalea probably wanting to take a little bit of a breather and try to see what they can do. It is, in my opinion, an odd timeout because it is going so even, but maybe they're talking about how they can make this more of a slam, making sure rounds go more in their favor. But who can tell? I'm seeing a lot of good work here, a lot of good team play. Very impressive from my perspective. And I can give you some information about these teams a little bit. We can talk about Pink Azalea. DFitz being in Light Garden only and never getting to leave, apparently because Uckler will never let go of him. That's kind of funny to me. And GeirSilver is playing so well, doesn't even play with a mouse pad. Can you imagine that? Oh, I struggle without a mouse pad, so bless him for being able to do that. And it looks like Leni and Yin have a love-hate relationship and they fight all the time, but they seem to have good teamwork. And it looks like we're going back into the buy phase. It's 9-10 here. We will see what happens. It's probably going to be 10-10, but I can't predict. Wait, actually, it might not be. It is a save round for Pink Azalea. Probably why they wanted to take that time out, try to see if they can get something. Yin is going to pop his ult, his knives, try to get picks on C. And Petrichor has to back off. Looks like they're aggressing A. I'm so sorry. Towards A. We're gonna see a Sova ult from... I'm so sorry. It is a 2v5 and Pink Azalea still has... Oh, and everyone's still alive. They were not able to get a single pick there with their save. Unfortunate, but they'll come back next round and we'll probably have a full buy then. And so they can still make it their round.
What do we learn by fighting ourselves? Thinking out loud.
Alright, so it's buy phase again. It's 9-11 in the favor of Swell at the moment. But now they're going to have a more equal buy. We'll see how this goes. And I feel like I should tell you all a little fun fact about Ottish. She says she's on a Doom Q to Iron, but she's doing pretty well. I like her Killjoy setups. Alright, and the round starts, and it looks like they're looking to push towards A, but we still have that Sova Killjoy hold there. We have the lurk from DFitz. Ottish is waiting. I think they can hear him. They're kind of going slow, not really quite pushing really quickly here. Looks like Ottish and Sova, Eaglesgorl, want to retake with the rest of the team, which I don't blame them. It would probably be best if they have 5 people rushing at them. Yin takes hell and wants to... Oh, and picks off Airlifts. They have pretty good control of the site here. But the Killjoy slams down
exactly where
her ultimate. Ottish looking for any stragglers to pick off. Swings with Petrichor, and it looks like they're out for blood. One getting detained here. Will they find the person detained and pick him off? Blitz getting caught off guard by DFitz, even though... Oh, and they have a crazy wild setup there. It's just a 1v5, but they still clutch it. And she gets 1. Nice job, Ottish. But blundering gets 3 there. And still gets the kills. It's 9-12 now. So who knows how this will go. They do have an equal playing field, and they do have equal guns, so we can only imagine what's going to happen. It looks like the playing field is still kind of equal. It looks... Mostly Vandals out, 2 Phantoms, and it looks like they're pushing towards mid again. Still the Sova and Killjoy on A site defending. I'm very surprised that this is what they're planning to do, to have the 2 on A. I personally don't like that, but it's up to the person who likes it. It looks like they're learning more towards C instead of mid, but they do have a little bit of grass control here. It looks like they're looking long. Blitz holding garage and holding it for any person to cross over. Blundering sending out a smoke on C and Blitz rotating quickly. Petrichor getting that dart. Blitz getting the second one. Petrichor getting knocked down and Airlifts getting Sky. It's 2v4 in the advantage of Swell right now. DFitz has a lurk. Are they aware of that
One
lurk?
enemy remaining.
And DFitz gets knocked down by Reyna, who has 3 Airlifts. Airlifts good for a 4K, and that wins them that map. Congrats. Let's see how the other maps go. So, I'm not sure about you, but we all need a breather. That was a very fun match to watch. For the longest time there, I had no idea how it was gonna go. It was back and forth constantly, and then it just seemed like Swell took up the speed and finalized that map. But that doesn't mean Pink Azalea can't come back and win this next map. It is best of 3, so we still have the rest of the maps to go. We're still looking forward to Ascent and my brain. What is it? Ascent and oh. The Decider being bind. I'm sorry, my brain is so frazzled. Alright. So, we're gonna take a short moment, a short break, and then we will get back to you in the next map. Goodbye! Just kidding. Imagine I'm the dancing dragon that plays that Pokemon song. Timer is broken.
Seen the light in the dark, but it's been a while. And just remember, it's the heat from a heart beating next to mine. But I surrender, 'cause everything I touch seems to crumble, and everyone I love leaves me broken down. Everybody runs when they see me now. So I put my hands up in the sky, revel in the storm clouds as they pass me by. Now there's no escape, I realize I'm death in the land of the living. Still all the energy when we get connected. Your good is done when you have my full attention. I'll take you away into a dark dimension, and you can't get out. I never thought I'd be like this. Further down into the deep abyss I'll go. Stay off my radar 'cause I never miss. Yeah, everybody knows. So I put my hands up in the sky, revel in the storm clouds as they pass me by. Now there's no escape, I realize I'm dead in the land of the living. So I put my hands up in the sky, revel in the storm clouds as they pass me while. And just remember, it's the heat from a heart beating next to mine. But I surrender, 'cause everything I touch seems to crumble, and everyone I love leaves me broken down. Everybody runs when they see me now. So I put my hands up in the sky, revel in the storm clouds as they pass me by. Now there's no escape, I realize I'm death in the land of the living. Still all the energy when we get connected. Your good is done when you have my full attention. I'll take you away into a dark dimension, and you can't get out. I never thought I'd be like this. Further down into the deep abyss I'll go. Stay off my radar 'cause I never miss you. Everybody knows. So I put my hands up in the sky, revel in the storm clouds as they pass me by. Now there's no escape, I realize I'm dead in the land of the living. So I put my hands up in the sky, revel in the storm clouds as they pass me by. Now there's no escape, I realize I'm dead in the land of the living. Seen the light in the dark, but it's been a while. And just remember, it's the heat from a heart beating next to mine. But I surrender, 'cause everything I touch seems to crumble, and everyone I love leaves me broken down. Everybody runs when they see me now. So I put my hands up in the sky, revel in the storm clouds as they pass me by. Now there's no escape, I realize I'm death in the land of the living. night in the dark, but it's been a while. And just remember, it's the heat from a heart beating next to mine. But I surrender, 'cause everything I touch seems to crumble, and everyone I love leaves me broken down. Everybody runs when they see me now. So I put my hands up in the sky, revel in the storm clouds as they pass me by. Now there's no escape, I realize.
Alright, so here we are back again to see this playoff against Swell and Pink Azalea. Swell sweeping the map first pick of Haven, and now I have a new co-host. I have stolen someone. Pocky.
Whoa. I've been brought back. Not brought back, but brought here to help out with casting.
Yeah, we're really excited to see what this next map brings. It is going to be Ascent, and Swell's defending. I like defense on Ascent.
Defense Ascent's pretty solid to start with because you got good picks like KJ, Cypher that can just easily lock down stuff, while the opposite team can just not really do much about it besides just stall or play mid.
Definitely.
I'm looking forward to what they're gonna pick.
That KO coming so quick, and that KJ, I called this. KJ and KO are so prominent on this map, but it looks like Swell is going to stay true to the two duelists. Oh, they might change their minds doing a dual sentinel, especially being the defender start off here.
It's looking like Swell's going for a different team comp that's not traditional. Well, yeah, Pink Azalea going for the traditional, just KO, Jet, KJ, and just
Whatever smokes.
I wouldn't say whatever smokes.
Hey, have you seen the Viper? People be playing Viper on Ascent. That shit's scary. Oh, oopsies.
Okay, we got lock-ins coming over on Pink Azalea's team. Looks like they're just committing to the traditional.
And Swell hovering all duelists.
Oh.
Looks like they're not really deciding yet. All going Neon. Joking about a Neon roulette, probably. If I see roulette here, I'm gonna have to quit my day job. Quit VDC, if anything.
Choose your agent.
Oh, and they swap back last second. And we see them both locked in. It looks like we still have the two duelists on Swell's side. And we do have 3 flexes on Pink Azalea, so it was interesting to see who would go where. So we'll see how this goes.
I'm wanting to see how this 2 duelist comp goes on Swell. To not pick the Jet or a what's it called? A very just easy entry duelist. It's kind of interesting. I'm wondering if they're gonna go for any lurks or if they're just gonna rush it in through mains.
It'll be interesting to see how that unfolds. I wish I could see it again because I wanted to see who was going to be the main blind there. Their main blind is going to be Reyna and kind of Omen, but I don't think Omen's very good for that blind right away. Not any kind of pop flashes that some of the other teams are good at. Team comps are doing.
Usually you see it just for getting that one side of the map just cut off so they don't have to worry about that as they're entering, so I'm wondering how they're going to do this with not an actual great flasher besides Reyna.
Yeah. We'll see. They look like they're leaning towards A, which is a total meme move. I absolutely love hitting A when there's a Killjoy on the enemy team, because Killjoy is usually set up B. That's the prime Killjoy spot. Looks like Blundering knifed, but Petrichor took it down, blinding out. A dog's coming on to play.
Blinding them off, keeping them at main. You got a couple rotates coming over to site. Doesn't look like they're going to commit just yet, but they're going to hang around to see if they can get any picks. You got him jump keeping main. Okay, the smokes are out. Let's see if they're gonna go in.
Show me a target.
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
Flawless.
and suddenly there is no more Pink Azalea. It was
down in just happened in 3 seconds, not even.
All right, and now Pink Azalea has the advantage, getting a full stack of Guns here. 3 Spectres. Oh, and then someone changed to a Marshall. Blitz wanting to use a Marshall. Always a solid choice on the Eco. And it looks like Pink Azalea is not going to buy up here. Just full-on saving, which is also very respectable. Looks like they're leaning towards A again. One lurking towards B site. Yin is rushing up mid. They have a smoke out.
Looks like they're gonna go for a fast retake on this, and hopefully they get a gun. Because if they get that one gun right here on Airlifts... Oh, but it looks like Airlifts is going for some. He's going back now. Oh, I don't think... I'm not sure if he's gonna stick around for the kills or not. Shadows. A little bit scary. Petrichor is smoking off the lane. Pushing in all the way to garden.
Blitz gets 1, and Airlifts gets another.
1 enemy remaining.
Looks like it's just a gun differential. Oh, but Ottish gets 2 with a pistol. Oh, I mean Geir, I'm sorry about that. That was a gun.
Use this gun to get him out.
It's a 1v3. Oh, and she tries to swing it. Geir tries to swing it. Sorry. Yeah, that almost was in Geir's favor there. Just was unfortunate the way he was getting pushed. But now both teams, it being 2-0, I think Azalea can now afford some weapons, and Swell will be on a bonus. Looks like they're leaning A again, not wanting to attempt the Killjoy.
You got the 3 on B currently, while 2 are playing passive on A. Looks like they're just gonna play for a retake on that and play heavy on B.
Yin challenging mid, but no one's there to answer to Yin. Looks like they want to push through mid, but there is that Cubby, and the Cubby looks like he wants to swing out.
Petrichor's really wanting to swing out of the smoke to get 1, but he's looking at the wrong spot.
He's not seeing anything. He does swing out, but Yin gets him, yeah.
Pushing up, but they have no contact on anyone. While I have Sova spamming through. Blitz.
Oh, Blitz has some damage.
Good damage down on their Eco.
There's a 5v2 in the favor of Pink Azalea at the moment. They all have weapons, but Eaglesgorl gets 1 on Leni. And they're planting on B site. Let's see what...
It's looking like a solid just Pink Azalea attack right now. To catch back up with the gun advantage that they have.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, Swell might be able to make it back if they get a couple good picks.
Geir is very low. So a pick on him could be inevitable. But KO using a knife, kind of screwing over any util usage by the 2 trying to
it's stopping the
push.
from being able to go in.
Yeah. Looks like they're a little nervous. And they're all trying to exit. Reyna gets the jet. Reyna gets 2.
Player standing.
Sova nearly getting another, but KO finishes them all before. And it looks like 2 of them are going to be able to save this round.
Oh my goodness, it was so close. KO dies to the bomb. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's just gun advantage for you. I was looking for Pink Azalea, but I mean, Swell, for how they were playing it, they almost had him. Them getting a couple picks off their just them running away from Spike is pretty good for them. It's gonna help them in the later rounds.
Looks like they're both forcing both Pink Azalea and Swell here.
You have Swell hovering over towards A side. Wow.
They're really loving A.
Looks like they're going on this fast. And they're gonna
Oh, and done. He gets...
He doesn't. Gets killed by
mollied. It's interesting that they haven't changed where KJ is set up with the consistent 3 pushes over here. Looks like they have a pretty solid hold on site. We'll see how the retake is. Airlifts gets 1 off of Jen. Blundering watching. Not sure where to look.
One player standing.
Blundering gets 3.
A tree. It just seems like it's gonna be too much util on the side of Swell to be able to get back in. I don't know what that Blitz can do here, but I mean, never mind. I'll take it back. He's able to get one and then get an out. Hopefully he can save this
One
next
enemy remaining.
when he gets
Oh
a
my.
second.
That was a great hold, but Blitz definitely chewed through that, and really got some picks there off of that, retake. Fortunately, wasn't able to defuse the bomb, but definitely cut down the numbers in Pink Azalea.
Yeah,
Looks
good
like
luck.
they're going A again. Not wanting to do the killjoy. I'm
You
still
notice Pink Azalea's buy, they're pretty weak because of it, because the 2 rounds where they've just been losing. But it's looking like they're about
Enemy
to go
down.
for
My
this
ult
aphid
is
again.
ready.
But
Oh,
they
and that
just
omen
read them
blind.
like a book with the blinds and
No
the black
distraction.
flash kill. Oh, going for the ulti in the 1v1 zone. Get it? Oh no. He doesn't get the pick. That's not that good for Swell. He makes it back to a 4v4 on them and they have the KJ ult, so we're... Oh no, it's the KJ retake. Oh, my bad. Where is it? No, I'm getting teams mixed up.
There.
You're all good. So our green team is going to be Swell, and our red team is going to be Pink Azalea. Swell being defense here. Sova holding mid, but there's all 3 of Pink Azalea rushing through mid, looking like they're wanting to take B site from here. Airlifts can't pick any of them off. But someone is still on B site, sitting in boathouse.
Let's see, can this KG get any of the picks of them going on? Do they even know that the KG is here? Not clear, they know now? KJ sit down to half HP. Ooh.
30
Shot
seconds
by
left.
the enemy KJ on Swell's team.
Spike
Airlifts
planted.
ulting here is a 2v2 situation. It's a retake versus...
2v2, any of the
Last player standing.
Oh, and Bane gets blundering.
2v1. Oh, he's not-
Geir with that Guardian. Geir is a Guardian warrior. Yeah, I've seen him earlier with the Guardian, and he does it well. Again, like I said earlier, he has no mouse pad.
No mouse pad. And he's
No
able to
mouse
get stuff like
pad.
that with the Guardian.
I'm bad with the Guardian.
That's
Oh,
kind of absurd.
look at him top fragging. That's crazy. Looks like they're gonna have about equal econ here. We'll see how this goes. It looks like they're hitting A again.
They're going
not
for a
understand.
slight split mid, it looks like. I mean,
Oh.
I'm wondering if
Oh wait, they're
leaning-
changing up.
Oh,
They
never
heard
mind.
me. They said no more A. Seulgi called it too many
Bad
times.
caster curse. They're going back to B. They don't want to deal with mid. But it's looking a little rough because on Pink Azalea's team, they've got... Not Pink Azalea, sorry. Swell's team, they've got 3 towards B. 2 towards B now and the 1 mid.
Looks like they're gonna explode onto B. Yin pushing up quickly.
Yin's dashed on site but doesn't get the kill. Taken out.
Eaglesgorl getting 2 here.
One enemy remaining.
Let's getting
Ooh,
2.
Blitz getting
Spike
another
down
2.
B.
It's only a 1v5.
Do they know that there's the lurk mid? Oh, they finally found him and now they just gotta finish
DFitz
him
getting
off.
2. DFitz with the lurk. Always crazy. He's so good at that lurk. Oh, and Blitz gets that 3 on him. Unfortunate, but now it's even again. Something I noticed from the last game is these teams are very well matched. They're going even most of the time. Call and answer constantly.
Looks like they're just bouncing back and forth and it's just only like who's got more money than each other. It looks like we're gonna have the traditional just 2-1-2 on Swell's team for their defense. And Pink Azalea is looking like they're going for a heavy A start with a lurk on B, maybe to go for a fake.
Yin really loves pushing through mid. He is so obsessed with that mid part, and he has his knives to try to pick out whoever is mid. Blitz waiting for the push.
Which is staring him down, but does he know that they got in? No, now he does.
Stop
But I don't think he knows that there's 2 here. He's only got contact with Jet, and Jet's pushing up deep. Oh,
Oh, and Jet can't find one.
Gotta know that Omen's here. Especially now with the TP. Oh, but he doesn't know and he clears the wrong angle.
Oh, and DFitz gets 2 with a Sheriff. Nice shots. It's a 4v3. 3v3 now. Ottish
Kill him blundering.
and blundering. Blundering.
One enemy remaining.
Eaglesgorl getting 2. Can't you get this third
Great
one?
dart for info, pushing back KJ.
Maybe her team can answer for it. It looks like we have that mid player watching the exit for B main. Oddish waiting for
Can't use that
Petrichor to
yet.
maybe to play together, not to get picked
30
off one
seconds
by
left.
one.
Yeah, it's looking like Swell's trying to play this kind of smart, because if they give him ones, it's gonna be rough if they start ones here.
A slow swing, but Eaglesgorl gets gear. 4v3 now.
That round.
If you're not a good shot today, don't
Some
worry.
would say it's
there
in
are
the
other
pocket.
ways to be useful.
Oh, we have a tech pause for Swell. It seems like we are having a little bit of technical issues. Alright. So what do you think of the game so far? You haven't been able to see the last game from my point of view, but what are you feeling about this game?
I mean, this game, honestly, it's just been a little bit back and forth. The only rounds that, like, have really been just notable to notice is when, say, like, the 2-0 lead happens on Swell's side, but then Pink Azalea picks it up when they get the rifles on them and gets 2 more against them, and finally when they're matched up, it, like, goes right back to Swell. Swell going to, I think, making it either 3-2 or 3-3. I can't recall really well.
It is crazy, because when I was watching that first game, it was back to forth, and then it just became a matter of who had the best econ. So it is interesting to see it, and they finally did move that Killjoy onto A. I'm wondering what that was looking like, what they said that made them want to change it up. Because they did, Pink Azalea did try to hit B that round in which Swell had moved their Killjoy over there. And it looks like they really like taking mid presence, so it's probably best that they keep someone mid and covering it.
The defense has just been playing a traditional just 2-1-2, just locking down those just main sites with A main, B main, not trying to let them get them in. But I mean, once attacker side just noticed that that's what they're doing, they're just like, all right, we're gonna go mid, we're gonna take guy and just take this free space you're giving us. And I mean,
Smart calls,
kind of just
honestly.
wondering where it's gonna go. Also, just I gotta point out on Swell's team, the teamwork that's been happening. You've been having like a double kill into a triple kill into like a double and another double, and they're just bouncing off of each other pretty well. Not to say that Pink Azalea isn't, but that's what I've been noticing on Swell's side.
I will say, I did play in the very beginning. When I was in preseason, I did help out Swell a little bit, so I am a little familiar with some of the players. Like Petrichor, Blitz, Eaglesgorl, Ottish. I met them and I was playing with them, and they have a really good vibe. They were very good at working together. I had to sit back a little bit because I'm very used to having the IGL, and Petrichor was a very fantastic IGL, even though he does say that he... Alright. So we are going to come back very soon. It looks like the tech pause is over, and now we have 6 seconds until the next round. And it looks like they are setting up for an A push, blundering with a lineup, which is knife.
Defense is still in the 2-1-2, and you have Azalea, which I like to be A
And all
side.
from blundering.
Ooh. Blundering gets a one, KJ getting another. They still have that KO ult down, not letting them use their util to let them get on the site, and they're going to be clamped down.
Alright, it's a
Doors
4v4
turning.
now.
4v4 with this door broken, it's going to be a little bit tough because they're not in great spots to hold it. So far, I mean, they're doing their best to keep it down. It's in a 2v3 currently.
Last player
A lot of
standing.
ults have been used this round. Leni getting blitz in his own ult, and blundering getting that last kill, just solidifying the round for the attackers. It's now even again.
Looked a little chaotic for Pink Azalea there, but I mean, hey, they were living in it. They turned it from just being like in bad positions to just say, no, we're gonna push on you in guard and just take the picks. And drop them all the way from just a 3v3 to a 2v3 to a 1v3 and just finally closing it out.
And I want to take a look at their econ real quick. It looks like they're Looks like Swell is on kind of a save here. Looking like
Yeah.
Blitz on a Marshal and a Sheriff on Airlifts.
Got
Hey.
a lot of half buys on that side of the team. Kind of struggling
Indeed.
with money, it seems like.
Pink Azalea looking more leaning towards A, but also having some A mid control. But it looks like they might be rotating to B, changing their mind.
It might be going for this
That
B
mid.
market split.
Yeah.
The Blitz is kind of falling down. Not sure that Omen's in, and Omen gets the kill. DFitz kind of crazy with the TP getting in there. You have Airlifts trying to cover up and hold the market cross. Waiting for that one pick, and they finally get across. One jumps over, the other jumps over, and all three of them jump over across the air. Eagle trying to get one through the smokes, not able to get it. It looks like Seulgi is just gonna take these site.
Anything can happen, so it's a 5v3, and DFitz gets one. But Airlift's
Spike
getting
planted.
Blitz and trading his teammate out.
It may look bad for Swell's team, but I mean they have this Reyna pick that might be able to clutch it up with them, especially with the shock darts on Silva.
They still have a chance. Eaglesgorl coming from CT. One sitting in main, blundering, waiting for the cross.
I wonder if they know that he's main currently. They've got to be afraid of it, but do they have the time to clear it?
Airlifts
Last
jumps
player
down. I don't
standing.
think he was aware of blundering. Eaglesgorl getting blundering, but Vin cleans up and gets Eaglesgorl in the end for a 4-5. Pink Azalea.
Let's go. I got things to do.
I mean, it's just the bouncing back and forth. It's like, I mean,
I keep
I'm
saying
gonna call
Vin.
it. It's gonna be a 6-6 half. I feel like with how it's going.
Yeah. Well, that's how it was last round. I mean, last map. It was just a really even play. It hasn't gone in anyone's favor until the very end of the last map. They're very equal teams, having a very similar win-loss record as well. Anything can happen. I think either of these two games in the finals would be really fun to watch from both teams. So, Petrichor getting blinded, getting caught out by blundering. Blundering is rushing, pressing that blind, and it has no one to call for him. This guy dogging out. Yeah, he's
It
running.
looks like they have sight for free. They're clearing it out, but like there's no one on there.
Spike planted.
Have an Eagle just waiting, having to see if anyone's gonna hop up.
They have that
And Airlifts
solid
holding down
hold.
tree.
It is a 4v5, and we'll see if Swell can answer to this hold on site 2 being main. Blundering is out for blood, but he gets humbled by Blitz. Unfortunate. And then Ottish getting Leni and Blitz getting Yin.
One enemy remaining.
Airlifts, not really sure where to look. Ottish getting DFitz. Unfortunate. It's a 3v1. Geir holding from main in wine. Can he do it?
Yeah, can he lock up his sauce?
Unfortunately not. And it is now 5-5.
Going back into a 5-5 game, just bouncing back and forth from both these teams.
And their econ is...
Give them showing great resilience against each other.
Can we take a look at the econ? I want to see who has buys where. It looks like Pink Azalea might be on a... Oh, they cannot fully buy here, it looks like.
I have money.
Looks like both teams are kind of struggling with money, because even when you look at Swell, they're not able to get a full buy on their Utso and even armor.
It's interesting. It looks like they're half buying
Revealing
on
area.
Pink Azalea's side. Taking tiles, looking like they want to execute out mid. Blitz tries, but Yin gets that deagle shot.
Great pick for Pink Azalea. If they get this rifle, they can maybe turn it into 2.
Indeed. They still have to answer to the Killjoy on B, but it looks like Sova is also watching. Eaglesgorl, Petrichor getting DFitz, Ottish getting blundering. One
Oh,
down.
but Yin gets the
Last
pick.
player standing.
Oh, but that round ended so quick. Crazy.
Last round in
That
the
round
half.
ended.
Both teams are like
I got money.
Like-
Need something?
They're very even.
so tight together.
Yeah, I am very
One side
impressed by
and
the
another
teamwork.
betrayed by it.
Sentry.
It looks like that save is going to come in handy here. Now, Pink Azalea can buy. Looks like Leni is going to be without a full shield, but I'm sure they can make something out of this. Oh yeah.
If full util, then they might be okay, but it's still looking a little bit rough, knowing how the buys go when it comes to money.
Yin loves contesting that mid site, but it looks like they want to end up A, kind of speeding it down. Leni with a dog. Petrichor blinding a little bit early, moving over to Jen. I don't think they're coming out quite yet. They're kind of taking their time. It looks like they're hesitating.
Like they're waiting. Cover going out. But I mean, you look at.
Dog goes out, doesn't see Petrichor. Blundering gets Petrichor. A site's clear. Blundering, Airlifts gets Blundering. Blundering was only on 11 HP. Eaglesgorl getting DFitz. It looks like Pink Azalea wants to rotate. A little intimidated by the presence, but there is someone still mid. Looks like we have a mid player and a B site kind of hover. And they do know that there are people mid. Pink Azalea might have to adjust. It looks like they want to head B, try to go through the market area, but Eaglesgorl is watching.
And these picks here.
Oh, and she does. Can she get another one?
It's gonna stop them and kind of like make them scared to push out.
Yeah, of course. It's a 2v4 now. Oh, a 2v3. It's anyone's game at this time. And they do clear out most of that util from KJ, which was still sitting on B. Blitz, it looks like they're gonna shut down that area. Ottish popping an ult. Killjoy shut down. Oh, it's a 2v2. Oh, and Airlifts gets 2 with a collat shot, getting 3 overall. How impressive. Winning the rounds. That could have been anyone's round there. Pink Azalea really being impressive, but Swell just came in.
What Swell goes for on the attack side with this double duelist comp. Because, I mean, on defense, they were locking it down surprisingly really well with it, just with the vulnerable and the Omen blind off, but I want to see how they're going to be able to take main with only just a Reina blind and an Omen blind.
Yeah, that is going to be very interesting.
No dash.
It looks like their Killjoy... The Killjoy on...
Thank you.
I'm so sorry. The Killjoy on Pink Azalea is setting up B as well. So it looks like Swell is going to push A. Yin holding Cubby, trying to see if he can get any early insight. Eaglesgorl with the lineup. Oh, and Yin sees 2 on Catwalk and backing up. Blundering also backing up as well, and Blitz gets Yin.
It just looks like they're going to be able to take sight for free, just letting them have it, and they're going to have to... Because Elliott's going to be forced in having to do a retake against them.
One enemy
There's a
remaining.
2v4. 1v4 here, and can Killjoy get this Reina? Reina did some crazy moves. It's a 2v1 now. Can she do it? Can GeirSilver? I was saying Killjoy, can she? Can GeirSilver take this back? It is really hard because there's a Killjoy turret watching, and he might die to it. Oh, he doesn't, but he gets taken down by Eaglesgorl. It was a difficult situation with two people to call to and a turret. A lot of damage was outputted.
Not looking too good for Pink Azalea. Because, I mean, with these buys, I mean, if Pink Azalea doesn't, like, clutch up this round, they're going to be down to a 9-5.
They are.
But, I mean...
Looks like they're forcing here.
They might get the 2 rounds after.
Yeah, of course. The force is interesting. I'm surprised they haven't called a timeout yet. I feel like they need to regather their speed and momentum, and they're getting a little a little panicked here.
By Swell.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
It's all good. I mean, I made the mistake last half, so...
Hey, that's messed up. Looks like Swell is pushing towards B. They are going fast. You know, when I said Petrichor says to just run it down, it really seems like they want to run it down. Leni getting Airlifts though.
It
is a 3v4.
For another kill.
2v4 now.
Just locking it down just seems like they just want to terrify them to make it hard for them to play on defense.
We don't even...
Revealing area.
It's not looking too good for Pink Azalea, but I mean,
Petrichor low.
Those rifles, they might be just just doing crazy things. Petrichor at 8 HP.
Could be picked off here. It does get picked off. Leni gets one. Just a 1v3. Can Leni get at least one? Oh, and
he does. He's able to get
he
it.
does. But
Picked
Blitz
off.
trades out Eaglesgorl. Impressive. It's now 9-5. Not as even as it once was.
3 kills there is really good for Pink Azalea because that means that they can't really just carry off their guns to get another round on them.
It is crazy
Hopefully they
though.
Lock down this round.
It is insane to me how the econ of Swell just seems to not improve, and Pink Azalea having 2 light shields, and a Spectre not really being able to buy up all the way. So it's interesting how econ can get so messed up so easily.
Especially when just both teams are playing for exits on those spikes, it's making it really hard for both of them.
Looks like they're hovering
Over
towards
there.
A. We have a little bit of mid control. Blitz wanting to take out
Let's get a good
Heaven.
damage on the enemy Jet. Really hard for Jet to beat. They have the blundering flash out, but Jet gets picked up just before he was able to use it.
just getting Yen.
So looking like they have sight line now.
Petrichor picking off.
Yeah, again.
It is 3v5. You never know what could happen.
That is true.
look-
They have rifle advantage. They can clutch up.
Only gonna blind out. Getting Airlifts to back off and drop down. They may... It is 2v4, but they still can get some picks here. Looks like they're just going to save here. Back off completely. But will...
Oh, but does Blitz know that there's one here? He doesn't know. And he gets
Oh.
picked off.
Gear gets that.
Here gets
And-
another. It's gonna hurt their buy going into next slightly. Because I'm pretty sure a couple of them forced up to help with those 2 rifles they had in the last round.
That econ, Swell has not been able to buy up at all. I'm surprised because you'd think with all the wins, now they finally do have money, so they will be in full buy. But there is going to be a timeout finally from Light Garden. Definitely needed. I thought this would come sooner, but it did not. They still have a chance. They could bring it back here.
Struggling a couple rounds with the retakes. Hopefully they can communicate this round or just take that breather they need to where they can work a little bit better together and just get those picks on them. But right now Swell is just running through market and just taking all this free space.
They're very good at hitting that WQ. WQ? Oh my goodness. WQ.
I was not expecting this from Swell's team comp. When I saw the double duelist, I was expecting more of just mid play and just a little bit lurky when it comes to it, but no, they're just running through main sites or mid market as fast as they can, just taking that space aggressively.
They definitely make it work for them. They do have good teamwork. And like I said earlier, Airlifts did say that he is the lowest rank in his team, but it doesn't show when playing. He does his role well and is playing
Which
just
is
as hard as
actually
the rest of the team.
Doing really well.
Yeah,
Being
definitely.
able to just get them into those crazy spaces to where they can just be so aggressive.
It's you and me.
Oh, but you have some heavy aggression from Pink Azalea's side of their lane, but they start to back off from it. And I mean, you see it as well again, they're just running right in. They're trying to get this
3v4,
game done
2v4.
as fast as they can. Pushing into Guardian and about to push into Heaven too.
One enemy remaining.
They're just gonna use Airlift to
Airlift
just
is crazy.
bring it in.
It's now one. Gear is on his own.
I don't think they know that Gear snuck in though. So this might be good for him. Oh, but it
They're
looks
out
like
for
they're
blood
maybe
though.
aware.
Oh, but
Airlift gets the...
There.
Got an ace?
no, I think that was a 3K. I cannot tell.
I could not tell.
What do you need?
Oh,
A little bit blind on
Pink
my part.
Azalea having to force every last drop of their money into this buy. And Swell just having infinite funds right now. All
Especially with
vandals.
their attack. Their attack, I mean, we've been talking about how it's been a little bit,
There.
struggling for them on defense side and the start of attack, but now they're just rolling in so much money, it doesn't matter.
It's so interesting to me because I feel like attack on this map is a little bit difficult, and they're seeming to have no issue with it, especially with just having a Reyna blind.
Yeah, I think their playstyle is putting a lot of fear into this Azalea.
With Prospect, I've always said that a fast playstyle is very aggressive and very scary, and it pays off if done correctly. And it looks like it's a 4v4. DFitz, Ottish getting a kill on GeirSilver, Yin getting 2, Airlifts getting blundering.
Last player standing.
Airlift is going for the kill. Can he get it?
2v1, Airlifts.
He's
Oh,
not able to, and Yin's able to help out and clutch him out.
they still have a
Without
chance
his
here.
omen.
They should be able to buy next round fully, and hopefully they can swing things back towards their side.
Yeah, especially this might be the round that they stop Swell's momentum with just making them have to slow down because of it.
Need a drop.
I'm thinking that Airlift's KDA is so impressive, especially with how I didn't know much about his playstyle. I am very impressed.
Yeah.
Oh, and it looks like they're rotating quick off A, trying to answer from mid, but there is a lurk A main. Maybe they will try to push and do that damage. Looks like Pink Azalea is a little frazzled here, not sure where to be at. 3B mid.
He's not able to get the kill, but he gets the
Picking off
refrag on him.
Blitz. But Petrichor trading out for Blitz.
Swell is like looking like they just want to go for picks right now. They have a 1-2-1 currently. Swell's now entering market. They're getting ready to just execute onto B, but they get this kill on CT. Oh, they're able to get one, but they get traded off. And blundering keep them off site. It's not looking like it's using as much util as you can to keep them up, but they're already on. Oh, and he's not aware of it. It's unfortunate.
Spike planted.
Oh, but can Yin clutch it up just like
You
last
should
round?
run.
Unsure that if there's one market, which should
Last
know that
player
there's two on
standing.
site.
Now it's a 1v3 can.
One
Yin,
enemy
call. Yin gets 2. It's a Jet.
Yin gets two, and he's able to get out of the
Reyna.
KJ, but he's not
He
sure where
does
Reyna
not know
is.
where Reyna is, and Reyna, insane placement there. Just gets Yin. So unfortunate.
Match point.
He's looking really well for Yin right there with the clutch up, but he just couldn't find the Reyna. It's
What do you
unfortunate.
need?
Interesting buys. I'm not sure
What
if
do
this
you
is
need?
what they're planning to stick with. The Jet op on attack. I
It's
mean,
looking
on
like they're
defense.
going to play off of these big guns on Pink Azalea's side to try and keep him in.
This is so risky, especially on the last round. I guess
Very much
technically,
so.
but you just want to hope that you don't miss your shots. Airlift's getting blinded right off the bat.
If Yin can get these early picks with the op, this is going to help him in the...
Airlifts has Spike, but we have most of our presence on B from Pink Azalea.
This is
Not
very
Pink Azalea.
interesting.
Spike
You have
down
this
A.
guy that's running onto A site with Spike without any of his teammates there, just donating him the Spike.
Interesting. It's not a 3v4. Leni holding Spike. Petrichor getting sought out by Guy, and it looks like they're gonna Omen
They're
TP to
gonna
get
bait
that
it.
Spike.
What they're doing is they're running him on to bait them off of B site so they can just take it and then take site, but the
That-
KJ's still nearby with it and they're unsure of what to do.
That is
So
an
they're holding this
insane.
one, waiting to see where they're gonna go.
That is an insane call. I don't think I've ever seen a play like that in any level of play. Just the running down on site, losing Spike, like they did, and then having
You have Blitz going out, getting 2 from CT.
3v1, and
Being
Jin
able to
has
close
a
boundaries,
op.
being able to clutch up with the operator. It looks like that Swell's gonna move over to A side. And
Eagle girls.
does
There you go.
doesn't look like he does.
Oh no.
Swell's able to
Attackers
clutch it
win.
out and win with a 13-6 against Pink Azalea.
Eaglesgorl getting that. That's crazy. I've never actively seen that play happen. I've never seen someone run it down, die on purpose with Spike down, and then TP to pick it up and bring it somewhere else.
It was just
Like,
interesting. I
Definitely a
couldn't tell
play.
that it had ulti, so it was kind of hard to see what they were going for.
Alright, and this was going to be the final game as Swell has picked up this playoffs and got that 2-0, unfortunately, for Pink Azalea. They tried their best and it was so even at times.
It was very back and forth towards the start of both matches, both
Definitely.
uneven in a sense. But it looks like Swell's going to take the 2